there go the umbrellas. I want you to know that I could not have imagined how my life would have turned out 35 years ago this spring at my graduation. I was on my way to an internship in Congress. I'd been accepted to law school. I thought I would be an attorney and then a politician. If someone would have told me that 35 years later I would be a sexologist minister, I would have laughed. My career has taken me to the most amazing places. To the set of The Golden Girls with then Surgeon General Koop to talk about the Hollywood and how it could respond to the AIDS epidemic. To a meeting in the English Parliament with the House of Lords where they all had on robes and wigs to talk to them about abstinence. To debating Bill O'Reilly on national TV about whether the word uterus would damage kindergarteners. To 14 countries, including Thailand, to talk to the members of the Peace Council. My life has also been about the quiet moments of ministry, blessing a newborn baby, conducting weddings, including those of same-sex couples under the threat of arrest, to holding someone's hand as they lay dying, to a glorious night 8 years ago when I was ordained to the Unitarian Universalist ministry. The point is that you cannot possibly know today how life will evolve for you. I hope that each of you will find what you love and then find a way or create a way to make a living doing it. Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." When I asked a young friend of mine for advice about this talk, she's graduating from another Pennsylvania college, she wrote to me, "Honestly, all of us are scared of the real world. Just tell them we're going to be okay and not to let fear stand in the way of anything." It reminded me of Julian Norwich, the 14th century mystic who wrote, "All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manners of things shall be well, and I want you to know that despite the rain, it will be." I want you to also know that it is more important to be happy than it is to be successful, and that the most important parts of your life will not take place in your workplace, but with the people you love and the people who love you back. I've heard the 4 principles of Buddhism described with these simple statements that I try to use to guide my life. Just 4. Show up. Speak the truth. Do what you do with enthusiasm, and don't get attached to the outcome. Of course, the last is the hardest. It is especially at this moment of greatest change that you and me need to do the first 3. Show up, speak the truth, do what you do with enthusiasm, and trust that the rest will work out. Meister Eckhart, a 13th century mystic, wrote, "If the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough." Today is a day for immense gratitude, and I am going to ask you that at the end of this ceremony, you remember to say thank you to your parents and to your family members who did so much to help you reach this place of graduation. I want to say right now thank you to my mother, my husband, and my children who are here today for the sacrifices and support that they have given me to make today possible for me. The only prayer you ever need is thank you. I'm going to cut out a few pages in the rain here, and I'm going to end with a story. You have to promise you're going to clap more at the end, okay, than that. The story is of a small village a long, long time ago. In that village, like in every village in these kind of stories, there was a wise old woman who the people of the town revered and who helped them with their problems and their big questions in life. The teenagers in that town, like teenagers ever since, doubted those elders, and they sought to discredit the wise old woman. The leader of the pack of teenagers came up with an idea. He said, "Let us go to the wise woman with a bird in our hands, and we will say to the old wise woman, 'Is the bird in our hands dead or alive?' If she says alive, we will crush the bird, and we will show her it is dead. If she says it is dead, we will open our hands, and the bird will fly away." And so they climb the hill, they go to the wise woman's home, they knock on the door, she comes out, and the teenager says, "Wise, wise woman, if you are so wise, is this bird in my hand dead or alive?" She looked at them for a very long time and was quiet. So quiet that the teenagers could barely stand it. And then she spoke to them. "The answer," she said, "is in your hands. Show up. Speak the truth. Do it with enthusiasm. Find your passion and don't get attached to the outcome. The answer is in your hands. May you choose wisely and well throughout your lives." Thank you again for this glorious honor, and blessings to each of you on your graduation day. Thank you.